You ever notice how you can be doing all the right things for your health, but something still feels off? You take your vitamins, you eat pretty well, you try to stay active, but by lunchtime you're tired, maybe stiff, maybe foggy. A lot of folks think, well, that's just aging. But the truth is, after 60, your body processes things differently, especially supplements. And some of the most common vitamins in your medicine cabinet, the ones you've probably been told for years are good for you, can actually be dangerous at this stage of life. Quietly, steadily causing harm to your liver, your nerves, even your heart. The kind of harm you don't see until it's already built up. Now here's the good news. You can turn this around. You can avoid the ones that work against you and give your body the right kind of support so you feel sharper, stronger, and more alive every single day. Today we're going to talk about 4 vitamins you should never take after 60. And for that, you should be taking daily. And stick with me until the end, because one of these has been shown in a massive European study to lower the risk of death in older adults by 36%. That's not just about living longer, that's about living better. Let's start with the first dangerous one. Vitamin A sounds harmless, right? It's in your multivitamin, your cereal, even skincare products. It's supposed to help your eyes and your immune system. Here's what nobody tells you. After 60, your body doesn't get rid of extra vitamin A like it used to. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, which just flush out, vitamin A is fat-soluble. It gets stored in your liver and fat tissue. And as your liver slows down with age, that buildup gets worse. Over time, it can quietly damage your liver, mess with your heart rhythm, and even hurt your vision. It's the very thing it's supposed to protect. One large European study found excess vitamin A was linked to a 25% higher risk of atrial fibrillation, a dangerous heart problem that raises stroke risk. The safer choice is beta-carotene, the form your body turns into vitamin A only when it needs it. You'll find it naturally in foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, and eggs. Check your supplement labels. If it lists retinol or retinol palmitate, and the dose is over 700 micrograms for women or 900 for men, that's too much. The second vitamin you should be careful with is iron. Most people think of iron as energy, something to help with tiredness or brittle nails, and for younger people or women before menopause, that makes sense. But after 60, iron stops being a friend and can turn into a problem. Once you're not losing iron regularly through things like menstruation, your body has no natural way to get rid of the extra. And iron builds up in your liver, heart, and pancreas, causing oxidative stress, basically rusting your body from the inside out. This raises the risk of Alzheimer's, heart disease, and even cancer. The problem is that symptoms like fatigue, memory slips, and joint pain look just like normal aging, so it goes unnoticed. Unless your doctor has told you you're anemic, you probably don't need extra iron. Ask your doctor for a simple blood test serum, ferritin, and transferrin saturation to check. In the meantime, get your iron naturally from foods like beans, lentils, leafy greens, or lean meats. Your body will absorb just what it needs, no more, no less. Third on the list is calcium supplements. Now this one surprises people. Doctors and commercials have been telling seniors for decades, take calcium for strong bones. But the truth is, calcium supplements taken the wrong way can backfire. As you age, your body has a harder time guiding calcium into your bones. Instead, it can land in your arteries, joints, and soft tissues, which raises the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Multiple studies have shown calcium from supplements, not food, is linked to artery calcification. Plus, calcium pills often cause bloating, constipation, and block the absorption of other important minerals. The better way? Get your calcium from food yogurt, sardines, leafy greens, almonds, and finally, vitamin B6. Sounds gentle enough, right? It's in all kinds of brain and nerve supplements. But in high doses, B6 can damage your nerves permanently. Too much builds up in your sensory nerves, leading to tingling in the hands and feet, loss of balance, even burning sensations. And the scary part is, many people think those are just signs of aging or diabetes, when it's actually the supplement itself. Some studies have shown as little as 50 milligrams a day over time can cause damage in older adults. But here's the thing, your body only needs a tiny amount, about 1.5 to 1.7 milligrams per day. You can get that easily from real food like bananas, turkey, or chickpeas. Check your labels. If If your multivitamin or nerve support supplement has more than 5 to 10 milligrams per serving, it's too much. So those are the 4 to watch out for. Vitamin A in retinol form, iron unless prescribed, high-dose calcium, now high-dose B6. Now let's turn to the good news. The 4 nutrients your body actually needs more of after 60. The first is magnesium. This doesn't get as much attention as calcium or vitamin D, but it's one of the most important minerals for older adults. It supports sleep, heart rhythm, blood sugar control, muscle strength, and even mood. The trouble is, most people over 60 are deficient. Medications like blood pressure pills and acid blockers strip magnesium out of your system, and modern farming has left our foods with less of it. Low magnesium often shows up as leg cramps, anxiety, poor sleep, or even heart palpitations. The good news is, when you restore it, people often say they feel calmer, sleep better, and have steadier energy. The best forms are magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate. These absorb well and are easy on the stomach. Most seniors do well with 250 to 400 milligrams a day, depending on diet. You'll also find it naturally in foods like spinach, avocados, and almonds. Next is vitamin D3. Think of this one as your body's master switch. It's technically a hormone, not just a vitamin, and it affects everything from bone strength to immunity to brain health. After 60, your skin just doesn't make vitamin D from sunlight as efficiently. In spending more time indoors, and it's easy to get low. Low vitamin D shows up as fatigue, low mood, weak muscles, or frequent illness. Studies have shown that healthy vitamin D levels can cut the risk of lung infections nearly in half and lower overall death risk by around 30%. That's huge. Most multivitamins don't give enough, usually 400 to 800 IU. Seniors often need 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily, especially in winter. Look for vitamin D3, not D2, and take it with a meal that has healthy fat so it absorbs better. The third is vitamin B12. This one is all about protecting your brain and nerves. B12 helps with red blood cells, energy, balance, and memory. But as you get older, your stomach produces less acid, which makes it harder to absorb B12 from food. That's why many seniors, even those who eat well, end up deficient. Low B12 can look like fatigue, tingling in the hands and feet, memory problems, or even depression. The solution is simple. Take a B12 supplement. It's water-soluble, so you don't have to worry about taking too much. Most older adults do well with 500 to 1,000 micrograms a day. Look for methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin, and if you don't like pills, sublingual tablets that dissolve under your tongue work great. And finally, omega-3 South. These aren't vitamins but fatty acids. And they're some of the most powerful nutrients for older adults. Omega-3 Sau. Protect your heart, sharpen your brain, ease your joints, and even support better sleep. The research is incredible. A massive study with over 42,000 seniors found that those with higher omega-3 levels had a 36% lower risk of death from all causes. That's one of the strongest arguments for any nutrient out there. The problem is most people just don't get enough. Unless you eat fatty fish like salmon or sardines a couple times a week, you'll need a supplement. Look for fish oil with at least 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA. And if you're vegan or allergic to fish, algae-based omega-3 South are a solid alternative. So there you have it. It's 4 vitamins to avoid after 60 and 4 powerful ones to take every day. The point isn't to overhaul your life overnight. It's about making smarter choices that add up over time. Go check your bottles, flip them over, and read the fine print. If something doesn't look right, or if it contains one of the danger vitamins we talked about, it might be time to switch. Talk with your doctor, ask questions, and take control of your health, because staying strong, clear-minded, and independent in your 60s and beyond, it's not about doing everything, it's about doing the right things. If this opened your eyes, let me know in the comments. Which vitamin surprised you the most? What are you planning to change first? And if this was helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more science-backed tips to help you stay strong and healthy every day.